On first down, Taylor. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
And your black
has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch at 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him
Sean Taylor.
There he is.
I see you.
Passed him off to each defender. Ended up
Make
making
your
a nice
impact
play,
then.
even though it was complete.
Make that stop.
21 yards.
I'm so happy you don't even understand, Rob. I got both of my niggas back here. Rodney Harrison and Sean Taylor.
On play action, they'll throw.
Let's go.
From the corner, it was Kendall Fuller with a sack. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw here. Oh, he's got a man open, complete.
Okay, Junior Seance. You hitting this year, or you finally waking up?
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes.
Okay, T-Rose.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well.
That nigga's so big.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Any X factor? Oh my God.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. His pass caught at the 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown.
Down in the first drive of the game.
And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Let's go.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Oh my God!
He's got his man on the out route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Let's go third down, money down, third down, money down.
See.
So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Jonathan Abram picks it, and his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh, yeah. We're getting there. Have to make a change. We lost him again free agency to the white boy. Captain had to step up.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down.
Oh, yeah, he gotta let that go. He gotta let that go, man.
11, Raiders having a first down as well. On 1st down, it's Taylor.
Okay, Marvin.
It's a 6-yard
I like what I see. I like what I see.
A quick burst there, and he nicely
I mean, he got his 6 yards, but he felt it.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Switch. Check 9.
They'll set up a throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Switch.
2nd and 2. This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Like a gain of 5,
good enough for the first down.
That's how you come in, Rob?
It's a hell of a pickup.
Jeez.
This nigga did.
On 1st down, Taylor.
Go.
And they go the wrong
LT.
way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We give him a ton of shine, man.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play
pick. Got
and
picked in the
flowing to make
second
the
round.
stop
Shit,
before
we
it turns into
messed up.
something big.
Here we go.
Oh, let's go, LT.
Shit, they let him get it. That's crazy.
Let's go, LT. LT, let's get it.
So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to, and I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment.
Get out the way.
But there's got to be some veteran somewhere.
First and completion.
Has to get the rookie. If he's going to be a Hall of Famer, we just know we got his first pick. We're happy with it. Let's get it.
They'll start the drive with Harris.
Oh yeah, big bro. Said he's a new man this year.
It'll be second down.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that
gotta
happen,
fight.
that's
Right
when you're
off
seeing
blocks,
guys
man.
doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On second down, this is Harris.
Oh, yeah.
This
That
time
first
he's not
down,
going
baby.
anywhere.
Get that
They'll
first
him
down.
right at the line of scrimmage.
Please.
They'll say no gain
Stop.
on the play, so it was looking good, but
like
nothing
it.
there, and now it's third down and inches.
You made a couple of moves, man, and this. I like it so far. Serious out here. You got to get the Giants a blockbuster trade, man. What do we do?
Trying to
with
get a
it?
Super Bowl out of Derek Carr. If they make the playoffs, you already
And how
know
about
why.
the dime look here? 6 DBs on third and
They did it.
inches.
Daring them to run the ball.
Now Mahomes.
Oh, get there, let's go, keep it.
Complete. Oh, he had a defender
Make
right
him
there
work
with
for
him
it.
to force that to the ground.
Make him
And
work for
fourth
it.
down now coming up.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on fourth and inches. Mahomes going to go on fourth down.
Don't play with it now. Don't
Oh
play with it
my
now.
God. He
He
overthrew Reed.
Don't play with it
And the
now.
Raider D, they get the football back.
Good pressure, y'all. Good pressure.
The Raider
great players
offense
right
set to
there.
get this drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing
Oh
that we do?
my gosh, go
Have a
get
candy
him,
bar,
man.
have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know
Yeah,
that's
Willie.
not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards on the play, first
I see
down.
you, Rick.
I
Everyone's
see
got
him
to be
too.
able to catch the football.
Fuck.
Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's go.
That's us, man.
Gotta be us,
This one's going to be on the
Let's
defense for
go.
jumping. So a jump
Let's
there
go.
defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Patterson. That one goes for 8 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Dirty T-Road.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on set. And he's over the line, touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I'm tired. Let's go, man.
Across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
Good
and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Good D.
Down 2 touchdowns
Throw
early.
Dion
Probably
out there,
not very
man.
deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Mahomes will try again on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
They knew we should go to the Super Bowl, man. They knew what time it was.
Just 2 for 7
They knew we got cheated. Look at our D.
Yeah,
It's a hell of an offense we're going against.
Sometimes the defenders
Let's
knock the ball their
go.
route.
You
And
got
they're
a
usually
sack.
pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Hey, bro, you see my rookie punter?
Thank you, UCLA.
They got some kickers this year, nigga.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. That's comedy.
And the punt team on now is this
Hungry
one
like
set
the
away.
world. Got that. Let's go, Rick.
Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Now Taylor, and an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Scouting, I don't know.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Doing their thing, bro. Because I'm just like, bro, Jared Carr was still at 83, bro.
And up to the 27-yard line.
Like, nigga, and he's 32 years old. He's 83. Like, nigga, this nigga is a 73. So I'm just like, that nigga and he got a hidden trait. I need to get him on the field.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Watch Big Bro.
They even made a trip to the red zone.
Oh, yeah.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drive you deserve to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now here's another carry for Harris. Oh, some strong running. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
Big bro, I see you.
Let's go. Game and essentially hold your breath.
Put some respect on his name. 98 this
at any
year,
point during the game, it just happened right there.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Get us on the board.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
It's on the board.
There to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much.
Where mine at, babe?
You don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
I said, where mine at?
Relaxed enough to get it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
What are you doing? The Bears are back.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Shifts by him.
90s. Oh, Sean Taylor. Oh, my God.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Fuck, I like what I see.
Good start to the drive.
They're serious when they get their bag.
Come here.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They try to
I just have to name Sean Taylor because already got a Lawrence Taylor thing.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that
Davidian Jr. Let me see.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Chuck, man.
He'll look to throw.
Oh my God.
What a diving catch there.
Dive
brought
for
down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Taylor.
Oh, yeah,
and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Not good, man.
Moving backwards on first down, never a
gotta
good
make
thing.
that fucking
What does that
block,
do for the mindset
man?
on second down?
Well, it changes your play
block.
call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you got to go back in reverse.
Oh, yeah.
He's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Tano
Passanio able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you...
Oh, yeah, LT.
Again, and down
Oh,
he goes
yeah.
again.
Do your jumping
I
jack.
think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
I'm sitting there. No. Yes.
Oh, let's go.
Really
Wow.
but he certainly was
Let's
there.
go.
How about that?
Let's play
Hitting
off
him down at the
football.
1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Starting corner out there hungry.
Fuck.
The Chiefs offense are now set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. This nigga stayed back there. I'm thinking
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. If the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter
Gotta pay
some
all
love.
these niggas this shit. Gotta pay them all.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock. limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he is in. Touchdown.
How the fuck we get a fucking safety,
The Raiders able to extend that advantage. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
It's almost like a
look at these killers around here.
Isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But
That's
now
what
they've
I'm
got to go
talking
ahead,
about,
take
fellas.
it, set it aside, and move forward.
You get Patty
Credit the
nothing.
secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game
That's
long.
hands,
They
too.
understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Flushed out.
Now, this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line. And after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Let's go.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ballgame. And this defense continues to dominate. How about 2 safeties in one game here?
You don't even put that on your goal sheet. This is something that results when you're playing really well on defense, and the offense has nowhere to go with the football. Dominating
They
performance.
know they cheated us.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The
How can
offense
my
for
team
Las Vegas
felt it
about
like
set
this?
to begin the drive.
New
And now you've got the
quarterback, they
clock
like, no,
winding
we gonna
down
come
here
out
in the
and
3rd
fight.
quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Flush, and he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw.
God, I threw it to the wrong
This is
person.
intercepted.
Threw it to the wrong person.
With a pick.
Oh,
And
my
he will
Lord
take
Jesus.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
Making my quarterback look bad, man.
This game's still
That's
fairly well in
crazy.
hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of
serious,
about
bro.
9.
That's not bad,
Give him 9
bro.
on the
I
carry
was
that
so
time,
hot
and they're
about
set
that.
up with a 2nd and 1.
That's my quarterback, bro. Nigga balling.
2nd and 1. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. 11 yards there, first down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety.
That's going to be a battle all year. Get ready for it.
Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They run with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No video right there. I'm tired. You got the game, man. I'm tired, man.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete.
Bro, oh my, bro, I was, yeah, that should have been a pick, bro. That made me just curve. No, that made me just curve. I was on him the whole time.
How about the rookie in his NFL debut? Looking sharp. It's 1st and 10. Taylor. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I like the arm power. I like it.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Check 3. Check. Lucky.
They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column, eluding the pressure right.
Hey, my nigga slow, man. What's going on?
And he goes
This dude is
down.
way faster than that.
Exactly what they were looking for.
The
They've been
hell?
giving
We
up
should be
yardage. They've been
gone.
letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
He'll drop to throw. And
Wow.
intercepted. Maybe the
That
turning
was really
point
cheating
they
me,
need.
dude.
Picked
If
off
I
at
put
the
it on the
13.
street, why is he coming
And a
inside?
big turnover there as his guys
So
will
the
get
fucking
the
D
football
lineman can hit it?
back.
The fuck?
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it
Crazy.
kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jonathan Abram picks it. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll run on first down. Taylor, and he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
My boy, man.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys.
I like what I see,
with that,
man.
our journey
I'll take that from the
begins,
73 right now.
Gonna be a
Your
great
high
season.
draft pick, though.
Man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
I mean,
this is the exciting time with
in
just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been
the picks. 2 of the picks really, one was all me, and then another one was just they really made you go inside, which is stupid.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the
this shit, bro. So I like what I see this shit.
Guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not
I got
crash.
the Bears next week.
Honey, dash, honey, dash, honey, dash, honey, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP that